first of all, how has everyone held up fitness-wise after last night?
I think everybody's okay. We're just recovering the players from last night. So the medical team will feed back to me later in the day and let me know if everybody was okay. But hopefully we're all fine.
And now you've had some time to reflect on last night. It's been a tough season. The last few weeks really impressive. Was last night the most enjoyable match of the campaign so far?
Well, it's always nice when you reach the semi-final of any cup competition, and it was really enjoyable seeing the boys playing well and scoring goals. So hopefully we take a lot of positives from it, a lot of confidence as well. We can park it for a few weeks just now, and obviously our focus is solely on another big run of Premier League fixtures.
A lot of people will be watching Declan Rice's goal back over and over again, I think, from last night. Interesting what you said last night about when he goes away for England duty, he comes back and you sort of feel like he's grown a bit. He's got quite an infectious personality, it seems. So when he comes back, he's at that confidence level. Do the other players sort of feed off that as well, do you think?
Well, I think when we're 23, 24, what Dec is, I think you should be going and learning all the time. So every trip you go away, you should be hoping you come back, feeling better about yourself, working and playing with excellent players. So I do believe that when he comes back from England, he's always an improved player. He's had a great few seasons playing for England, been one of the standout players over recent seasons. So no, we're glad to have him playing as well as he is for us, and hopefully that continues.
Anton Ferdinand said last night that performance would have added a few million to his valuation. You've already said he's worth at least 150 million. So how much would he be worth now?
I've talked about it, and it's up to other people to make that judgment. I've told people which my view is.
Just a few weeks ago, you were asking questions about must-win games. It feels like that pressure's subsided a lot. Do you feel that as well?
Do you think that?
Question to you. Do you feel like?
No, that's my question to you. You asked me. I'm asking you it back then.
Yeah, did you feel the pressure before, and do you feel like it's eased because you're playing?
Do you think it's eased?
Well, I think you're playing some of the best football you've played.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Does it feel like any pressure's eased at all?
No, I think every game as a manager you go in feeling a level of pressure. I think whether you're top of the league needing to win, that win maybe keeps you up at the top, or whether it's points to keep you out at the bottom, I think every manager has a level of pressure. Obviously there'll be one or two teams somewhere in amongst the middle band, maybe trying to get a higher league position will be really important. There'll be teams who are trying to get in Europe. So yeah, I think all managers go into most games with a level of pressure.
Just final one from me. Bournemouth, another side, have been really impressive run of form recently.
Yep.
4 wins from the last 6, I think. What do you make of the job that Gary O'Neill's been doing? Obviously a former player here.
Yeah, I think he's done a brilliant job for Bournemouth. He really has. I think most people would have maybe seen Bournemouth as one of the teams who are, could get relegated. But I've got to say, I see the opposite. I see a really good team Bournemouth have got. I think they're just about safe, if you ask me, and I think he's done a great job.
Hi David. Do you think they're just about safe? Where do you think that leaves you guys then?
Well, we're in a group which are still fighting to get the points. I think that the reason I would give Bournemouth that title is because I think if you look at the run-in, I think they've got a lot of games which I could see them picking up some points in, which at this time of the season is important. We just said to win 4 out of 6, and to win at Tottenham last week was probably, I wouldn't say it was unexpected, but you'd have probably seen Tottenham as favourites going into the game. So I have to give them a lot of credit for how they're doing.
Is that then an illustration of what maybe a bit of momentum at the right time at this time of the season can do for a side? Perhaps you guys could benefit from that as well.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I think this time of the season, if you're trying to win titles or if you're trying to stay out the bottom end of the league, then you've got to try and find a way of picking up some momentum, winning games. And I think Bournemouth have done it, and they've done it in a bit of style, because it's not as if they've just beaten lower teams. They've beaten, I think it was Liverpool they've had a win against. They've now beaten Tottenham. I think they ran Arsenal really, really close. So they're showing good signs, Bournemouth.
What do you put there for your West Ham's turnaround form down to, mainly?
Well, I think we've got a good team. I just don't think we've performed as well as we could have done at different times. But I think probably since coming back from the World Cup, our level's been much better. And we're beginning to score a few more goals in which we hadn't done before, so we need to try and keep that up.
And just lastly, you said after last night that for the Conference League games you had been making changes, but you decided not to make too many last night. Does that mean you probably make a few for the weekend?
Well, I might do. I'm going to have to see, but we'll look and see, you know, what we've got. We've got some fresh players who could come in, so we'll see what we're going to do. Yeah.